Welcome to our channel, where we update the most shocking and dramatic details of the movie Beyond the Gates. Let's explore with us the secrets hidden behind the characters' flashy masks. The unexpected shocks and the truths that can make everything collapse in the blink of an eye. In this episode, a spectacular turn of events happened when Tomas, a man who has long been known for his standard, elegant and kind image, suddenly revealed his true face, making everyone stunned. Especially Eva, the woman who accidentally fell into the emotional trap that Tomas had set for a long time. From the first days of his appearance, Tomas has always cleverly built the image of a perfect man. He knows how to speak, behave politely, knows how to listen, sympathize, and even become a spiritual support for those around him. Especially vulnerable women like Eva. It was Tomas's timely appearance that made Eva, who had suffered many emotional wounds, immediately feel comforted and soothed. Tomas seemed to understand every pain, every void in Eva's soul. He touched the deepest weakness in her heart, step by step leading her from suspicion, caution to complete trust, admiration and emotional dependence on him. But all that Tomas showed was just a deliberately built shell. Behind that flashy, kind appearance was a completely different person, cold, scheming, calculating and not hesitating to take advantage of other people's feelings to serve his own purposes. Tomas had long considered conquering and controlling others, especially women, a game to satisfy his sick ego. He doesn't need true love, and he doesn't need to build a sincere relationship. The only thing Tomas pursues is control, possession, and the pleasure of making others fall into his trap without knowing it. Eva is the perfect target for that plan. She is inherently vulnerable, has experienced many failures in love. So she always longs for a man who is tolerant, understanding, and protective enough. Tomas took full advantage of that. He patiently built a perfect image, always appeared gentle, delicate, knew how to listen, shared at the right time, and even pretended to sympathize with the pain that Eva had experienced. Tomas's every gesture and word was carefully calculated to make Eva gradually let down her guard, open her heart, and place absolute trust in him. For a long time, Tomas continuously appeared in Eva's life as a silent hero, always present when she was at her weakest, always said words of comfort at the right time, even ready to stand by her side whenever she encountered difficulties and conflicts with others. The perfection that Tomas skillfully and repeatedly expressed made Eva lose her ability to reason. She believed that after all the suffering she had experienced, she had finally met a man worthy of relying on, loving and trusting. But at the moment when Eva was at her weakest, when she had completely trusted and depended on Tomas, he began to reveal his true nature. That night, everything went exactly as planned that Tomas had prepared in advance. A romantic dinner in a luxurious apartment with flickering candlelight, sparkling red wine, soft music and an enchanting atmosphere. Everything was arranged so perfectly that Eva was completely caught off guard. She was caught up in the sweetness and delicacy that Tomas created. She let herself go, letting her emotions lead the way without knowing that, at that moment, she had completely fallen into a sweet but deadly trap. Tomas approached Eva bit by bit, not hastily, but slowly arousing in her the intense emotions that had been suppressed for so long. Eva, in a moment of weakness, let herself drift with the flow of emotions. She could not resist the attraction that Tomas deliberately created. And then, in that private room, Tomas took possession of Eva. It was not simply a love affair between two lovers, but Tomas's complete possession of the prey he had been hunting for so long. Every action, every gesture of Tomas revealed his true nature. He no longer pretended, no longer hid his calculations, his desire to control, and his primal instinct to possess. Tomas saw Eva as a trophy, as something that belonged to him after he had successfully conquered her. He was satisfied when he saw Eva weak, when he saw her completely surrender herself, without knowing that she was being controlled and exploited. After all, Tomas looked at Eva with a cold gaze mixed with triumph. He knew that from now on, Eva was in his hands, and it would not be easy for her to escape from this binding and dangerous relationship. Although on the surface Tomas continued to play the role of the perfect man, continuing to be sweet and thoughtful, deep inside were dark calculations that never stopped. He was ready to manipulate, control and take advantage of Eva at any time, as long as it helped him satisfy his personal ambitions. Eva was completely unaware. She was still immersed in the feeling of being loved, being pampered, believing that she had finally found someone worthy. She did not realize that it was all just a play skillfully directed by Tomas, and she herself had become a pawn in that sinister game. The scariest thing is that, after that night, everything will become more dangerous for Eva when Tomas gradually tightens the ties, pushing her into uncontrollable situations and making her sink deeper and deeper into a toxic relationship. What happens is just the beginning of the dark days that Eva must face. When Tomas has achieved his goal, he will not stop. More sophisticated plans and tricks will continue to be deployed. Eva will gradually realize Tomas' true face, but will she still be sober and strong enough to escape the control of that dangerous person? All the following developments full of tension and drama will continue to be updated by us as soon as possible on the channel. Don't forget to follow and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any shocking details from the movie Beyond the Gates.